Yo, what it do? It's the boy BShot, and I just jumped out of Porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. Let's get it.
I ain't never switching about no paper. I did it off of love, ain't want no favors.
All right, so we got my boy BShot jumping off the porch with us today.
Yes, sir.
And how you feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling good, Dirty, man.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all for having me, man, for real.
Yeah, no problem, bro. Appreciate you coming by today, too, man.
It's love.
Yeah, man. So I know your birthday tomorrow, man. What you got planned, man? You stepping out, or?
Yeah, man, we stepping out, we showing out, man. Crabs Nation, I'm the last day of the Aquas, so gotta do it big.
Definitely.
You know, we gonna turn up, have a good time.
Okay, that's what's good, man. All right, so you're a Atlanta native, right?
Yes, sir.
Where you from? Where? Zone 3?
Zone 3, born in, actually, I was born in Bankhead, around like not too far from here,
Okay.
Bankhead Court, but we moved all around the city, but I growed up and was raised in Zone 3, but my mom literally don't stay everywhere, all around,
Yeah.
literally.
Okay. So what's your thoughts on like all the changes that have occurred here in Atlanta, man, since when you were first coming up until today, man?
I mean, the music game and stuff has definitely changed. It ain't like it used to be, you know. It's like you gotta go harder, you got more artists that's coming up and they're more hungry and they're trying to make it happen, they're trying to let their story be told. So I think it's about, you know, you putting out good music, good content and letting the people, you know what I mean, let you know what's going on with the music, what you're dropping, basically.
For sure, bro. So growing up there in Zone 3, man, like what were you into as a kid, man?
Man, honestly, growing up in the 3, I was hustling. Like I always like was a hustler. Like I had my first job when I was little. I was in the hood. I tried to go get a job at the laundromat. I was like, man, I'm just trying to make some money. So I went there, and the folks were like, yeah, we'll give you a job. They gave me a job. I was sweeping, I was cleaning up, and they paid me in quarters and stuff. I think it was real talk. I can't lie. I remember that. I can't forget it. In Pittsburgh, they paid me in quarters at the little laundromat. I think it was about $3, $4. I was happy with that. But then I felt like I wanted more. So as I got older, I started like branching off and getting with my group of guys I grew up with. We was hustling, selling candy, doing the paper, you know what I mean, just to make a living. I was really grown at a young age, honestly. I was 12 years old, like paying bills and stuff.
Oh, really?
Really.
Shit.
12 years old. Like for the people who know about the paper and scamming in Atlanta, selling candy, they know. They gonna tell you about BShot. Seriously.
Yeah. And Guapo and Hendrix, those are your blood brothers,
Man,
right?
my brothers, man. Hey, once in day one, man. Love them.
So did you guys grow up like in the same house, or how did that work out?
Me, Guapo, my dad has 11 kids, so basically all of us raised up together.
Okay.
My mom used to keep us tight all together growing up. You know what I mean? All of us used to go to my mom's house. My mom was the house that everybody come hang out at. Basically, like, she let her get away with everything. So when they coming over here, you can get away with everything. She pretty much don't say nothing to you about nothing.
Yeah.
But Hendrix, we growed up, my brother Hendrix, met him like 16 years old. And they've been up from 16 to now.
Okay. I got
Yeah.
you. So like what's been one of the biggest life lessons you had to learn while growing up here in Atlanta, man?
One of the biggest life lessons is you got to keep going, no matter how hard it get. Cause me, you know what I mean, suffering from the tragedies what I suffer from, you know, me, I was kind of like in a depression at first that when nobody didn't even know when my mom passed, you know what I mean? I felt like I didn't want to do music, but I just remember having conversations with her and my grandmother before they passed, and they would let me know, basically, like, they want me to keep going. Like, they want me to be able to, because I sound good. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I just feel like you got to keep going and don't never give up. And you know what I mean? No matter how hard it get, just keep pushing. Keep faith in God, stay strong, stay prayed up.
Nah, definitely, man. Yeah, kind of just speak on your relationship with your moms, man, because I know you two guys were real close.
Yeah. You want me to speak on it?
Yeah.
Man, my mom was like my ace-bone coon, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I get away with murder with my mom. I ain't gonna lie to you. Third, I get away with murder. Like, she let me do everything, basically. Like, if I don't, it's so crazy. Like, if I don't did something bad, she'll be telling the folks I ain't did nothing bad. She be like, nah, he ain't did that. So my mom was like my ace-bone coon. So when I lost her, when I seen her going through that stuff in the hospital, it kind of like put a toll on me because honestly, I never experienced nothing like that before in my life. You know what I'm saying? That was like the first for me, watching my mom basically transition, like finna get ready to transition to heaven. It was one of like a real experience. I never seen nothing like that before in my life. So like, it kind of like flashes back through me often, you know, but I just try to keep going and keep, you know what I mean, stay strong and keep my faith in God like I told you. But we had one of the best relationships ever. My mom, like I'm trying to tell you, man, she was like my ace-bone coon, man. For real.
I feel that, man. So how'd you get into making music at first, and how old were you?
Man, they gonna sound crazy, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I always, like when I used to be hustling as a kid, when we used to be in front of Lenny's and all that, I used to always see the rappers and all that, you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing them, like Birdman, Busta Rhymes, a lot of people. So I always had that dream of like, I wanted to be in the industry. At first I started off, I wanted to be a businessman. But then when I started seeing them, I was like, man, I want to be able to make music. I first tried my first song, man, with Guapo. We first had a song on that Rick Ross beat, Speeding. We went to the discount mall, man. It sounded crazy. We paid for studio time. I don't even think I know what I was talking about, but I was trying, man. I was like, for real. I was like, young shot come through in the blue on blue. Oh man, I think my bank getting harder. You know what I'm saying? But I was young, so I was trying it. But I took it more serious when me and Hendrix formed the group Y3.
Okay.
Yeah, like we started like around the Atlanta wave, we started just catching like momentum. Like people started picking up on us. We had a couple of songs, okay, cool, You Can't Tell Me Nothing. That's when people started like really like noticing. And the way that we built it, I couldn't believe it. We built it up from the ground up.
What did Y3 stand for?
Y-Set. Y3 stand for Y-Set. It was our gang, youngsters from the 3.
Okay.
We had a little bunch of little lane. We had a bunch of alternatives that they was giving us when we said Y3. But a lot of people don't even know, like, if you go back, when the Rich Kids had the song, you know Y3 my pound of them. Mm-hmm. That's who they were talking about.
Okay, yeah. So what was it like watching Guapo have all that success way back then? Did that motivate you guys to be like, we can make this shit too?
Yeah, it definitely motivated us. We were watching our bro do his thing, man, so we wanted to do our thing too. So, you know, all of us were together anyway. Mm-hmm. So it wouldn't even matter. So when he was doing his thing, man, you know, that was like motivation, man, and we was proud for him to be, you know what I mean, stepping out there and start making stuff happen.
Yeah. Coming
from where we coming from, because a lot of people don't make it.
Nah, for real. So how'd you get the name Young Shot, and why'd you change it to BShot?
I had Young Shot at first. Growing up, the neighborhood named me that. So I took it and run with it. When I was growing up in the 3, the neighborhood gave me that Young Shot. Then I got my name changed from an OG when he seen me. I used to always be shooting dice with like the older people and all that, like the older heads. Like they used to beat me sometimes, and sometimes I used to beat them, but they used to always be like, I used to respect this young G right here, cause the young G don't never get up, and he don't never give up, and he gonna stay down to the bus out. And I like him cause he's very respectable.
Yeah.
So when I met an OG in the hood, Graham, they gave me, and Booga Boot them, they gave me the name BShot. So after they gave me the name BShot, I just stuck. I was like, BShot.
Fuck with that.
Yeah, I'm fucking with it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna run with it.
Yeah.
Why not? BShot.
Nah, I got you. You had a song called Real Atlanta a few years ago, man.
Yes, sir.
What's your definition of the real Atlanta then?
My definition of the real Atlanta, man, is like when the projects and all the stuff used to be up, you know, it used to be bricks and stuff back then, you know, when everything was really a little more fun and a little more easier, not trying to be funny. But, you know, when everybody was growing up, you know, we had our little fights and all that. It wasn't as many people dying and stuff like that. So real Atlanta would be like basically all the projects. When we used to beat up like zone 1 through 6, we used to beat, it's certain parts of the hood that like used to be like they have our days, like Inglewood Day, Four Seasons Day, Fifth Ward Day, whatever, you know what I'm saying, just a day, so reunion. So back in them times, I think it was more like easier, more simpler, and everything was like, you know what I'm saying, wasn't as much as hard as it was. And everybody that we ain't have as much technology as we got now. The technology is very different.
Oh, yeah.
So it's easy to really get caught doing anything, whatever you're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
But real Atlanta, you know, we had more hustlers, you know what I'm saying? We had more codes and stuff that we were standing on, morals and principles.
I got you.
That's what I pretty much think.
Yeah. So what's your creative process like these days? Do you be writing your raps, or you freestyle punch in? You do a little bit of both, or?
How I come up with a song, I actually gotta listen to the beat because I just don't want to just rush no song. So I gotta hear it back to back to be able to see what type of, how I'm gonna come on the beat, you know what I'm saying, what I'm gonna give them. Mm-hmm. So I try to basically like analyze the beat, knock it down, then I don't necessarily write, but I write in my phone. Then cause I may come up something in my head, I might say like a 5-bar. So I'll be like, ooh, so you know what I mean? I write it down so I don't forget it, cause I smoke a lot of weed. I ain't gonna lie to you, I smoke a lot of weed, so sometimes I might be up for like, man, dang, what I just said? And I'm asking them what I said, and they don't even know what I said. So, you know.
Yeah, gotta write that shit down.
You gotta write it down. I'm like, man, let me just put it down.
Yo.
So that's how I come up with it.
All right, so you got the new tape Choices out,
yes,
man.
Sir.
So first off, just explain that title.
Choices, man. I came up with choices, man, because, you know, like life is about the choices, what you make. Whatever choice you decide to make, you know, like, that's your choice you got to live with. So if you know, basically how they say, the saying is, live by the gun, die by the gun. So if you're a person that be living by the gun, you die by the gun. A hustler is a hustler. Whatever choice you decide to make. That's how I came up with it.
Okay. Yeah, you said this is dedicated to your mom,
yeah,
your grandmother, and your uncle too.
Yeah. I lost all them around the same time, so I basically dedicated the mixtape to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I lost them, all them around the same time.
So what type of emotions did you go through while recording this project then?
I went through all the emotions, honestly. Ups, the downs, the times in the studio just sitting there by myself, the tears, the pain, like everything like in that booth. But like I said, I try to stay motivated. So I always think about them. I know they'll want me to keep going. You know what I mean? Don't want me to give up. So it was many times I basically wanted to give up. Like I was saying, I ain't want to do music because going through that, taking them losses back to back, you know, I'm taking losses on the head like back to back. So I came up with it. Sometimes I just stay in there and I just get that drive, that motivation. They'll just come back to me like to keep going. Something telling me to keep going. So when I step back in that booth, I go hard, I lay it down, I lay it out to them,
Yeah.
and I give it to them.
Yeah, because this is your first project in a few years, right?
Yes. I had laid back for a couple years because about honestly, the music industry, it ain't as easy as it seems, you know? Especially being, you know, coming up independent. When you're independent, it ain't easy because, you know, you're gonna take a lot of everything. Like you may have some people acting like they wanna help you, but they ain't really trying to help you. They just really want the money. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. So was there like a certain point that you locked in, was like, all right, I'm gonna get back to this shit. I'm gonna start putting together this project. And how long ago was that?
Not too long ago. Probably like a couple months ago, because I'm like, man, you know, like I keep getting signs. It's kind of crazy because I keep getting signs like from God, like random people come up to me sometimes like, what's up, bro? What's up with the music? When you gonna drop that new, bro? I'm waiting on it. You know what I'm saying? So it be like motivation to me because I'm like, maybe this is a sign. And then I know like I can do music and I really can rap. So I'm like, man, you know, like why not? Let me just put it out, man, and you know what I mean, get it to the streets and let them tell me what they think about it.
No, definitely.
You know?
So how happy are you with the way this project turned out then?
I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Because I was able to get it out and put it out to the fans and to the streets, to the industry, to everybody to be able to let them hear my story, to let them hear my side. I was very happy.
Yeah.
I feel good. It was like a relief. You know, like I ain't done. I got a lot more to go, but it was a relief. I feel good releasing this project, putting it out.
Do you know what single you plan to push off of there?
Yeah, I got like 2 or 3 singles I think I got that I'm pushing out there.
Okay. Which ones?
That Cutting Up, Bangers, and Play Me. But all of them rhyme though. I've been getting good reviews, good results. Everybody I've been letting hear so far saying the same thing, they rhyme straight through.
Yeah.
So I honestly can't say what song is the one. But if they pick it for me, that's even better.
You know, your fans will usually tell you which one.
Yeah, exactly. So that's cool. I let them pick it.
Yeah.
It don't even matter to me.
Did you shoot any videos yet, or which ones do you plan to shoot right away?
I'm finna get ready to shoot that Cutting Up, actually.
Okay.
They're gonna be, I shot Ain't Trippin' already. It's out on YouTube.
Okay.
Ain't Trippin'. That was the first one I shot.
Yeah. Who were some of the features you put on there?
I had Guap, I had Hendrix, Free Hendrix, and I had Matt Sauce, Free Matt Sauce. I only had 3 features on there.
Okay, that was it. What about producer-wise? Who'd you work with on there?
Oh yeah, I wrote with a couple of hard producers, man. Like all the producers did their thing on there. Adam on the track. I did Mexico Dro, he produced that Cutting Up.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
Okay.
Adam on the track produced a lot of movies on there too. Sack go crazy. He go crazy too. He produced that Bangers
Okay.
and a couple more on there.
Yeah.
HH Beats. I think he Canadian.
For real?
Yeah.
Yes,
I be having like, it be so weird. Like I have different fans like from everywhere, come out of nowhere sometimes, like and be like, yo, I'm rocking with you, man. I'm messing with your music. And sometimes they'll just send me the beats, man, and the beats go crazy.
Yeah. Them international producers, they be hard as shit, man.
They be hard, man. Like it be a lot of undercover talent. Like you gotta really like discover. But you know, sometimes you might not notice them because they might not have as much following. So you may sleep on them. That's how a lot of people do. They may sleep on them ones.
They look for the name more than anything.
Yeah.
But then when you start listening to shit, be like, oh damn.
Oh, what? Woo! I didn't even know he had it in him like that.
Real shit.
Honestly.
Yep. So you plan to do it like a deluxe or?
For sure.
Okay.
Come out with a deluxe, and I'm gonna come out with another tape.
Okay.
Can't stop working. Got to keep working.
Yeah. So it's kind of re-inspired you, huh?
Yeah, it just re-inspired me.
I dig that.
To know that, you know what I mean, that I can do it and I can keep going. That, you know, like I'm touching some people, whether it's wherever you at, I'm touching it, you able to tell me that you heard it and you like it. So that would keep me going and keep me motivated.
I love that, man. What has being a father taught you about life, man?
Morals, principles. You know what I mean? Got to be able to take care of your little one, love. Being able to be a stand-up guy, to be able to be a good father that they can look up to. You know what I mean? And being able to set down the ground rules and the laws for them, so a lot of things that you had to do, they ain't got to do. They can take a different route.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
I feel that, man.
Yeah.
What's some advice you would share with the youth right now?
Man, go to school, listen to your parents, man. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever your parents telling you to do, listen to your parent, man. Your parent know best. Stop trying to grow up so fast. Like, everything what you asking for is gonna come to you anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta try to rush it, because a lot of people speed up their process and they don't even know it. Then they don't been on speeded and out, and don't crashed out and got all kind of jail time, or even worse. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's real right there, man.
Yeah.
So what's some of your plans? What's some of your goals for the rest of 2022, Shat?
Man, trying to get some more money, trying to put out some more music, trying to get a bigger fan base, trying to touch more people, trying to work with more artists. I don't mind working with nobody. I don't care.
Yeah. Okay, shout outs you like to give before we wrap it up here, bro?
Yes, sir. I'd like to shout out to the whole team, man, everybody, man, that took part in that project, in the streets, my family, God, my mom, my grandma, my uncle, Lil Money, Fi, everybody that we done lost. So, rest in peace. BShot, you know, we're gonna keep it going, man. We're gonna stay 10 toes. Shout out to everybody, man. Salute to everybody. I appreciate it. Dirty, everybody.